Imhotep, I'm Professor Momo of the Dohgon University of Thought. I had to go into the fractal geometry. There is a lot more to images like this that we created in Kemet than has been presented to you. Now let me tell you why. And once you understand the numbers, you will no longer be fooled. I had to go into the fractal geometry. Here it is, wanting to know more about the Dohgon. I had to go into the fractal geometry. When we get into astrology, you now have a foundation to know whether they have been teaching you the truth or someone has been cooking the books and throwing those books into your face. I had to go into the fractal geometry. Now I'm telling you how matter came to be, and I'm telling you I'm debunking. I am debunking the Big Bang Theory. I had to go into the fractal geometry. Then where is this physical universe going to come from? Where is the world going to come from? I asked you that. I want you to ask your physics professor. I want you to go back and dig Einstein from on the ground, from down there where he's all rotten. Ask this man, where then did the physical universe come from? Before there was light, there was no physical universe. This is why we know, we as Dohgon, that's the reason why I said, we have the key to understanding the universe as a whole. Because of the fact that we deal with a science called cosmogony. Cosmogony is the science that makes you understand everything that there is about pure energy. Pure energy. Here it is, wanting to know more about the Dohgon. The Greeks, the Romans, they all stole our wisdom. Black. What makes the dark universe black? Ask your physicists. Ask the topmost physicists in the world. Why is the dark universe dark? Now I'm saying dark universe, I'm not saying dark matter because there is no dark matter. When anyone says dark matter, that person is wrong. There's no dark matter, there is only dark universe because dark universe carries pure energy. Now what is it that forms this pure energy? What forms the pure energy is waves. So this is what the dark universe is. The dark universe is all pure energy. And so the dark universe cannot be matter, it cannot be dark matter because nothing that is solid, nothing that is matter can exist inside pure energy. Because if something that is physical exists inside pure energy, then it's not going to be energy anymore. Then you destroy the definition of energy. It now becomes something that can be created, and if it's created, then it has to die. The Dohgon cosmogony is taking you right into the core of the dark universe. Here it is, wanting to know more about the Dohgon. I had to go into the fractal geometry. The Newton had to learn from us Africans. Of course, they won't mention anything about us because they are too ashamed to admit that these people they have enslaved, these people that they have deprived, these people that they deny everything, these people that they have traumatized, these people that they have killed, these people that they exploit, these people that they have colonized, these people that they have poured this Christianity into their heads are in fact the masters of wisdom. We African people are the masters of wisdom. If you fail yourself from understanding that, if you stop yourself from accepting that you are the master of wisdom, my brother, my sister, don't call yourself African at all. Go bleach your skin. Go bleach your skin and go somewhere else. This is something that you need to take and teach your child. Child, you are the master of wisdom. Tell your daughter, tell your son, you are the master of wisdom. You are going to teach humanity. And that is the mission that we have. This is the zero zone. Zero zone. Okay, so there are 5 zones to go from the 0 zone. Now the 0 zone is the dark universe. This is where everything starts. So everything was dark. Your Bible tells you that too. Your Bible says, and God said, let there be light. Genesis 1:3, and God said, let there be light, and there was light. So what does that tell you? Was there light before God said, let there be light? No, there was no light. So this is the 0 zone. God was in the 0 zone. By the way, who is that God? Here it is, wanting to know more about the Dohgon. I had to go into the fractal geometry. Oh yeah, God is a big old Caucasian sitting in his crown, in his throne in heaven, and is guarded by sword swinging mercenaries. No, that's a lie. God is no human. God is no human. That's a lie. I just told you, God is this pure energy. This pure energy is God. Call me an atheist, I'm no atheist, I'm only a scientist, a better scientist, a spiritualist. That's who I am. I'm no atheist, I'm no Christian, no Muslim, nothing. I am the man who knows the science. Pure energy is what God is. So take that nonsense off your head. God is no man, God is pure energy. The European cannot teach you science. They will only lie to you about science, because time and waves are simultaneous. See, that's where they get the theory of simultaneity. Time and waves are simultaneous. In other words, every time you see a wave, you also see time. Here it is, wanting to know more about the Dohgon. All of these numbers have meanings. Every number has a meaning. So you cannot just throw a number out there and think it doesn't have a meaning. No! 1 has a meaning, 0 has a meaning, 2 has a meaning. Every one of the numbers has a meaning. So when people are teaching numbers and they don't give you the meanings of the numbers, walk away. They don't know what they are talking about. Critical mass forms at 99. So when critical mass forms, we now know that we are approaching the state of matter. And so when we approach the state of matter, we know we're going to have particles. Remember, we are going to have particles, and particles don't exist in the dark universe. There's nothing that is a particle in the dark universe. That's why when they say dark matter, they are wrong, and wrong. I had to go into the fractal geometry, the Dohgon University of Thought. If you need to have seminars and workshops, you know who to call. You get a fax from Professor Mo. Thanks. Nama.